Welcome to Stay Tuned's Garage. My name is Alex, and today we're gonna continue with the little theme we have going on. We're gonna be replacing our gray clapped out steering wheel here. As you can see, there's this gash on it. It's all sorts of messed up. And obviously we've been converting our interior to all black, and this still stands out like a sore thumb for one, because it's gray, and two, because it's all messed up like I mentioned already. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. To take the steering wheel off, it's pretty easy. First thing is on the side here, it has one bolt. This has just like a little plastic cover on it. You just pop that off, and it's one 8mm bolt. And then on the other side, it's another. Before you do anything though, disconnect your battery. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take both of those bolts off, and then we'll go from there. All right, so once you take those two bolts off, then the airbag comes freely out. Like I mentioned earlier, please take the battery off before you do any of this, because this airbag could pop off in your face, and that would not be fun. Once you do that, what you gotta do is disconnect this cable from the airbag to disconnect the airbag from the whole system. And then what you want is to disconnect this cable here that has all the wiring for your cruise control and such. So unplug this guy, unplug this guy. Once you got those off, take the airbag off to the side, and then you're gonna take this center bolt off. This is a T50 Torx bit. Go ahead and loosen that, whether you do it with an impact gun or you just loosen it by hand. Good idea is to lock the steering wheel so that, you know, it won't turn when you're trying to loosen it. And then before you back out the bolt completely, what you want to do is just loosen it, take it a couple turns off, and then smack the steering wheel until it loosens up, because most likely your steering wheel is going to be like, you know, just stuck on there. So loosen this a little bit, smack it till you feel it loosen up, and then take the bolt off, and then you'll be able to take the steering wheel completely off. And just like that, steering wheel out of the car, off of the steering column, got the airbag down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab these two things, and I'm gonna go do a little surgery to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and take apart the steering wheel from this back casing, and I'm gonna go ahead and take every single little thing off. I'm basically gonna take everything off of it. So first, there's the 4 Allen bolts you see here. Each of these controls has 2 Phillips heads on them, and then once we take these 2 off, there will be, I think it's Phillips heads that hold the actual steering wheel to the back case. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking it all apart, and I'll see you when we're done. And just like that, the core steering wheel has been removed. All right, so here we have the 2 pieces that are gonna stay. So I have a replacement for the steering wheel. I'll go ahead and show that to you guys in a bit. But horn is staying because it's kind of hard to buy a new horn. At a junkyard, they won't sell it to me because there's a bomb in it. Or I mean, the airbag has a bomb in it, technically, and online black airbags are going for a lot of money that I just don't want to pay. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint this how I've been painting everything else, and I'm also gonna go ahead and paint the back cover to the steering wheel. But before that, I'm gonna go ahead and wash these real quick, just so there's no like grease and stuff on them. That will make the paint not stick. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll probably start painting. All right, so just like last time, we are using this SEM trim black 39143. Like I mentioned last time, it seems to be a pretty good color match for the interior of the Mustang. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray these down. I'm gonna give like a really fine mist coat at first, and then little by little I'll do a couple more coats, maybe like 3 or 4, just to like find that it looks good enough. So yeah, go ahead and get started. Alright, so while these dry up, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the new steering wheel. So here are the 2 steering wheels side by side. Here is the new one. As you can see, it is all black. It has leather. I don't know if it's real leather or not, but it feels really good. Feels solid to the touch. It's a nice steering wheel. I'll leave a link down in the description to where you could get yourself one of these, and they also come in other options with like suede and a red stripe in the middle for like racing and such. But yeah, the reason I chose this instead of like going with like a aftermarket steering wheel, like brand new aftermarket and like and all that stuff, is because I wanted to keep the airbag, just because I won't be tracking my car anytime soon that I know of. And even if I was, I'd still like to have my airbag work for now in the meantime before I start tracking it or whatever, just for safety purposes. I don't want to get in a crash and die because I wanted cool points for having a cool steering wheel. But yeah, so compared to the old one, this should be a huge upgrade and so much nicer. All right, so the pieces are all black now, which it actually came out really nice, especially here on the airbag. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put everything back on this and get the new steering wheel on there. And there is the final product. So it looks so good. I'm so stoked to put this in my car. Yeah, it's hot outside. I'm sitting in the sun, so I'm gonna go ahead and go throw this in the car. All right, we are back in the car and we're gonna go ahead and get this guy on there. So, I mean, it's basically what we did, but backwards. So just grab the whole assembly and throw it on. Make sure you put these connectors back where they go. Small one goes up here, and then this one will go onto the airbag. So you don't put that on till the airbag is on. But yeah, slip it on. The torque spit that goes in the middle, apparently that only gets torqued to 28 foot-pounds, which is not a lot. So go ahead and torque that on there. I'd really recommend using some sort of Threadlocker so that it doesn't, you know, over time just get loose on you. That'd be a really bad thing to happen. So for sure, use red or blue Threadlocker on there. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw mine on, and then I'll catch you guys after that. And just like that, we have a black steering wheel, black airbag, and if we look around, the only thing that isn't black, even in the back over here, don't mind all the mess, just the door cards. So that's the last thing that I have to tackle before I have an all black interior, and I can't tell you how stoked I am. Since I bought the car, I always wanted to do a black interior in it, just because I know, I mean, first of all, it was so trashed when I got it, and the gray just made everything look even worse. But yeah, I'm this much closer. But yeah, it's the last thing I have to do, just the door cards, and then I'm pretty much done with the interior. I'm so excited. I wish I could take the car out and drive it right now. I really wish I could, but the battery doesn't work. And the battery in my other car, in the Honda, is actually too big, and the hood won't close if I use that battery. So I'm really like, I'm so close, and like this is something so huge that I want to like test out and like take it out and drive it and notice the new steering wheel. But I can't right now. And unfortunately, I'm not able to get another battery as of right now, because this one's still covered under warranty. But unfortunately, because of the whole COVID-19 thing going on, Walmart's auto center isn't up and running, so they don't have a way to test my battery to verify that it's bad. Therefore, they can't give me a new battery. Like, this battery's bad. Like, I've already tested it and it doesn't hold charge. I'll put it on the car when it's running and it'll charge up to, you know, the whatever 12.7 or whatever it's supposed to go to. And as soon as I turn the car off, I could disconnect the battery and turn the car off, and the battery will drop down to like 11 immediately and then just slowly drain when disconnected. So obviously something going on with it, and I just need a new battery. But as of right now, I can't get one, and I don't want to buy one because I just don't need it. I really don't. So I'm just gonna have to wait. But yeah, hopefully I can get a new battery soon. If not, oh well, I guess I could, like, you know, throw the other battery in this car. It'd just be a little inconvenient because I won't be able to close the hood and not as safe, you know. But, you know, we'll see what we have to do. For now, I understand why they can't do the trade. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm loving all the progress I'm getting done with this car. I already have a couple big things that or not like huge things, but like a couple things that I'm gonna do to it pretty soon, that I have planned out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a nice day.